Welcome to the Lifebox Media Channel. Ladies and gentlemen, live in the color, Hayden Newman, Reunion from Hell, Reunion L2. How you doing today, man? You doing all right?
I'm good. How are you?
Fantastic. Welcome back to Nashville again, man. Great to see you. Full Moon, Tattoo, and Horror Festival. I mean, not your first time here, but I mean, are you having a great time seeing the fans and checking out?
I always love coming to Nashville. Always great. The fans here are amazing. Always a great show.
What's it like when they come to you and they sit there and say, oh my gosh, man, you know, we watched you when it was the most intense moment here, there, and...
Well, it's amazing. I love to hear the fans' stories. I love to hear how they connected to the characters and the story, how they're excited for a third film.
I was going to say, do we got any rumors, or can we start some?
We've already announced that there is a third film coming.
Fantastic.
And what's funny is, when we did the first film, we never expected this to become a trilogy. But things happened on set of the original.
Right.
That once we finished that first movie, we knew right away, because there was questions left unanswered.
Right.
So we knew right away we were going to have to do a sequel.
You know, it's got to be so cool that all of a sudden the buzz gets rolling. And people are like, wait a minute, man. Like you said, we have questions that are unanswered here. What are you going to do? And then boom. So do we have an idea of when, how come, and why yet? You know, of when it's going to start, or when?
We are going to start filming 3 the end of January 2027.
Oh, nice. Fantastic. So we're kind of hearing, one of the first people's hearing it. Oh, I love that. See, that's what's cool, because as a horror movie fan myself, you know, it was great, you know, and I tell you what, my 17-year-old granddaughter knows who you are. So, you know, because she watches horror movies with Grandpa, which is still kind of cool, you know what I mean? To know who a bunch of you guys are, and oh my gosh, you know, Grandpa, this is really cool, and then we'll watch another one. So when I go to the house and I text her and say, guess what, there's going to be a third, she's going to be like, Grandpa, we going to get that, you know? I mean,
we put out the announcement last summer, that a third was in early pre-production. I can say Danny Hassel is returning.
Oh, very cool. Very cool.
His character has become a beloved character.
Don't you love how over time things change? Yes. You got to go on, right?
Yeah, and then there's I can say it. Felissa Rose is joining the cast.
Oh, fantastic!
Yeah, so we're excited to bring her on, and her character is going to be memorable. I can say that.
I love that. I love that. And besides that, do you have anything else going on right now that you'd like to put out?
Right now, my biggest thing is focusing on 3, and because people, and it's not that I don't love, you know, the fan. I absolutely love the fans. Mm-hmm. With 1 and 2, because we did 1, and we did 1 in 2020. We filmed it in the thick of COVID.
I forgot about that. I forgot you guys were. That's right. That's what I think we talked about last time we visited. Is that it was smack dab in the middle of COVID, and that was hard filming then, right? Oh my gosh,
it was hard. But we had a great time. We really did. And
made you closer, kind of, right?
It made us like a family. We actually all lived together in an Airbnb.
Nice.
So that was big enough for everybody. So we had dinner together, and that's the fun about making indie films, is you're not held down to these rules, the SAG rules. So we had dinners together, and I think it really, we all pitched in and cooked meals, everything, and I think it really showed on the film that we had a connection.
I love that. You know, and you know, it's funny when I always sit there and say, and correct me, actor, if you disagree. I always think that if you know the person better, you can push the boundaries better, right? Yeah. You know, in filming, right?
Exactly. Well, it's like when we did the first one, the character who played my brother and my mom, the actress that played her, they flew in a day and a half before everybody else got there, so we had time to kind of
Nice.
that family bond.
Nice.
And I get to say, it's unreal. I still say it's unreal. I'm like, I get to say I went grocery shopping with Kathy Podwell and went and had Starbucks with Kathy Podwell, like a mother and child would really do.
Right.
So one was a blast, and then two, like I said, we knew right away.
Right.
That we knew by the time one released, two better be in the coming very soon. So I went home from finishing one, and while one was in editing, I jumped into writing the script for two.
Oh my gosh.
So I was literally in these characters' heads for 17 and a half months.
Oh, wow.
So when we finished two, I really went, I was like, I need a break. I need to get out of these characters' heads.
because you've been married there for that long, right? Yeah, exactly.
So I really went back and forth to begin with as to do we want to do a 3?
Right.
Everybody else wanted to do a 3, and I was like, I just need some time.
I need some breathing room, man.
Some breathing room.
Yeah.
Well, 3 is also, because this has become like a trilogy.
Right.
So 3 is the final one. I mean, 3 is called Reunion from Hell, the final reunion. That's
nice.
It's coming to
You're calling it a day.
It's coming to an end. Yeah.
Right.
And then I'm going to move on to my next project, whatever that may be.
I love that. Where can everybody find you on social media?
You can find me on Facebook, just Hayden Newman. Actually, that's my profile picture.
Right there, ladies and gentlemen, right there. That's a great picture.
Thank you. And then same way on Instagram. And that's also the profile picture on my Instagram.
And and if I don't see you beforehand, you reach out, because we'll get to promote the new one when it comes out, and so you got my information, and we'll get hooked up together in this, because I can't wait till the next one comes out, brother.
I'm excited. I'm really excited to get back into the character of Riley and how much Riley has changed since since the first film.
Right.
And especially since the second film, because there's going to be a huge time jump.
Sure.
So, and there's going to be stuff that's revealed in trilogy fashion that none of us ever saw coming.
I love that. And everybody has to come by and check you out, meet you this weekend.
Yes,
and this is a great show. And I love the fact that you got to see you come back again, and and happy to see you again. Lifebox Media Channel, you go check out Hayden Newman right there. We'll zoom right in it. You come by, Full Moon Tattoo Horror Festival. Thank you so much for taking the time. Make sure Reunion from Hell is coming out sometime in 27?
The third one,
Awesome. Hayden Newman, Lifebox Media Channel. We are